Hey, my wonderful people. Welcome back to Gist and Smile TV, where we gist, we laugh, and we learn at the same time. Over here, it's not just about hot tea, it's about stories that make sense, gist that opens your eyes, and lessons that touch the heart. If you love smart gist with a sprinkle of fun, then relax, grab your popcorn, and let's gist together. Because this one, it's sweet, it's spicy, and it's got plenty to smile and think about. You know how one small movie role can change everything between two close friends? That's exactly the situation that scattered the peace between Sonia and Pearl. The two were known to be close, always laughing on set, always hyping each other up. But then came that role, the lead role that everybody wanted. Both of them auditioned, both of them gave it their best, but when Sonia was picked, the energy shifted. Suddenly the laughter faded. What used to be friendly banter turned into awkward silence. They still smiled in front of people, but something behind those smiles was broken. And really, why do movie roles cause so much tension in Nollywood? Maybe it's because everyone wants to shine. Maybe because that spotlight feels too small for two people. But the truth is, it's not always about jealousy. Sometimes it's about pride, effort, and timing. Imagine working hard, dreaming of that perfect role, rehearsing every line, only to see your friend take it. Even if you love her, the pain still cuts a little. But still, should friendship be sacrificed for fame? Because roles come and go, but true friendship doesn't come twice. Now, here's where the gist got hotter. You see that thing called private gist? It's private until somebody screenshots it. Reports said that in a movie crew group chat, Pearl allegedly called Sonia proud and ungrateful. And guess what? Someone leaked the screenshot. From that moment, the internet went mad. The story jumped from WhatsApp to blogs, from blogs to gossip pages, and before you could say action, everyone had an opinion. Some people said Sonia snubbed Pearl after getting the role. Others said Pearl had always been jealous. But the real question was, who leaked that chat? Because sometimes the real drama isn't between the people fighting, but those watching and whispering. Private chats should be sacred. Once trust breaks, there's no fixing it. And when the internet grabs a story, truth disappears, what remains is what trends. Everyone waited for Sonia to speak. People thought she would come online firing back, throwing shade, or dropping bombs. But Sonia did the unexpected. She came out calm, collected, and mature. No name calling, no anger, just truth. And the line that touched everyone was, betrayal hurts more when it comes from someone you once called a friend. Oh. That line shook the internet. It wasn't loud, but it hit deep. You could feel the pain and the strength in her voice. She didn't sound bitter, she sounded heartbroken but graceful. It made people respect her more. They started seeing her not just as an actress, but as a woman with class and emotions. But of course, social media being social media, people started asking, is Sonia really that calm, or is she just protecting her brand? Because, in this industry, one wrong sentence can turn into a scandal that lasts forever. Maybe Sonia just learned that silence sometimes speaks louder than shouting. Then, as if the story wasn't juicy enough, Pearl posted a quote that said, "Silence is golden, but even gold melts under pressure." Boom. The internet caught fire again. Everyone became a decoder overnight. What did she mean? Was she saying she's tired of keeping quiet? Or was she warning that she might finally speak up? Some fans said the quote was clearly about Sonia. Others said Pearl was just venting. But that's how social media works, every quote becomes a message, every emoji becomes evidence. Maybe Pearl didn't even mean it that way, but once it's out there, people will twist it. From that moment, fans started analyzing every move she made. Every picture, every caption, every story, nothing escaped their microscope. That's how a small post can become a full-blown drama. Now, let's talk about the third name that keeps showing up, Maurice. Yes, Maurice. Anytime Sonia posts anything and Maurice likes or comments, the internet explodes. People begin to connect dots that don't even exist. Or, he liked her picture. He's defending her. they must be dating. But can't two people just be friends anymore? Maybe Maurice is just being supportive. But fans love romantic gist, especially when the chemistry looks real. Still, all that speculation puts pressure on both of them. Even when Maurice stays quiet, his silence becomes another gist. Whether he speaks or not, his name always finds its way into the story. It's like he became the third person in a movie he never auditioned for. Inside Nollywood, everyone is watching, even those pretending not to. Some say it's just a misunderstanding that went too far, others whisper that it's deeper than what we see. But that's Nollywood for you, where friendship and competition are always dancing around fire. In truth, not everyone in the industry wants to see you win. Some smile at you but secretly sip tea when drama comes. They love the buzz because it gives them something to gist about on set. But that's the entertainment world, bright lights, fake smiles, and quiet rivalries. And when these issues go public, it's always the fans who turn them into movies. They pick sides, twist posts, and create hashtags. The audience moves on after a while, but those involved, they are left with the emotional bruises. You see, fame is sweet but dangerous. It shines light on everything, the good, the bad, and the fake. The story of Sonia and Pearl shows how fame can test friendship. Two women who used to laugh together suddenly can't stand each other, and the whole world watches. That's why many celebrities wear masks online. They smile through pain, post positive vibes only, while hiding tears behind filters. Because in the world of fame, one misunderstood post can ruin your image. But Sonia's calmness made people admire her even more. She didn't fight with anger, she fought with grace. And that's why people say she's still winning. Because in a world full of shouting, calmness stands out. Her line, "Betrayal hurts more when it comes from someone you once called a friend," became a quote people could relate to. Because truly, betrayal from strangers doesn't hurt much. But betrayal from someone you trusted, that's pain that burns deep. Sonia's tone said everything, pain wrapped in peace. Many fans connected with her words because they've also been betrayed by people they loved. Her response wasn't drama, it was healing. But some people asked, should she have forgiven quietly instead of talking about it publicly? Opinions were divided. Some said yes, to avoid more noise. Others said no, that explaining yourself isn't weakness. Either way, she showed maturity. At the end of the day, the lesson is simple: not everyone who claps for you wants you to rise. Some smile while waiting for your fall. Fame has a way of revealing real intentions. Now, let's be honest, fans are the real directors of every social media movie. Without fans, there's no stage. One emoji, one like, one caption, and the internet goes wild. People begin to connect dots that were never there. It's funny, but it's also sad. Because fans forget that celebrities are human too. They feel pain, they cry, they get tired. And when fans keep turning small issues into headlines, it makes it harder for these stars to heal. Still, fans are the heartbeat of fame. Without them, there's no applause. So maybe the answer is balance, to enjoy the gist but respect the people involved. Not every post is shade, sometimes it's just someone trying to breathe. At the end of the day, the Sonia and Pearl story is not just drama, it's a life lesson. Fame comes fast, but peace takes effort. One little misunderstanding can explode into something no one planned. That's why communication and trust are everything. Their story reminds everyone in the spotlight that maturity is louder than fame. The way you handle conflict determines how long you last in this industry. And for us as fans, it's also a gentle reminder, not every gist deserves judgment. Sometimes it's just people, like you and me, trying to figure out life under pressure. Because behind every headline, there's a heart that feels. Behind every gossip, there's someone's truth. Before we pick sides, maybe we should ask, what if it was us? Because truly, fame fades, but character and reputation last forever. So my people, thank you so much for watching and listening. This has been Gist and Smile TV, where we don't just gist, we gist with sense and with joy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hot, emotional, and wise gist that keeps you smiling and thinking at the same time. Keep smiling, keep shining, and remember, not every gist is noise, some gist carries wisdom. Until next time, stay happy, stay humble, and keep smiling through the gist.